So, it's just another Tuesday on competitive Counter-Strike. I was just relaxing and streaming, to get some extra money in anticipation for my university's opening. I was doing with a friend who some of you might know as OKWolf24, as I was trying to familiarize him with the game. After a somewhat long queue time, we finally get a match, and we were ready to hop into it in high spirits. We get a bunch of Filipino gentlemen, and the map was ancient. It was Wolf's first time playing the map, and it is quite the complex map for a beginner, so we were ready for the enemies to win, but not quite ready for exactly what was to come. The game kicked off really well with me absolutely shredding the enemies and going up to 8 kills in the first 2 rounds. So like the low FPS there, and then, okay.
Ooh.
Okay. I lied.
Okay.
You're not banned from using the internet. Oh my god, that was disgusting.
They know where you're at.
I heard it, I just saw it. I get it?
You lost
No,
though.
I got it. But then disaster struck. It became apparent that my whole team were not the sharpest tools in the shed, with Wolf having about 3 hours on Counter-Strike, and the other teammates being absolutely horrible at the game. So we started losing quite a bit. Which, I suppose, was to be expected from the very start, but they were getting some interesting timings on the flanks. Was that him? Oh no, that was not him. Oh, one behind you, There's one behind you. We did not think much of it as it is just a silver game. Anything can happen, right? We were wrong. After a couple rounds, I had finally realized that there were about 10 people in the stream, which is crazy for someone who has not streamed in almost a month. So it finally dawned on me that they were stream sniping. My channel is pretty much minuscule in size compared to most CS streamers, and we had even joked about being too small to be stream sniped in the past, but never underestimate Asian CS players. They will do anything they can to win their games, no matter how underhanded it is. And sometimes, ignorance is bliss, as it was very hard to focus on winning rounds when you know for a fact that they know your every move. Close to the end of the game, they did admit that they were watching the stream, which is kind of funny. Thanks to stream, yes bro, I know you're watching. And I somehow managed to clutch one round after that interaction. It's Tubby here, yes! Yo, you're not looking at the stream, man! Kinda fun. In the end, I played pretty well considering they were targeting me. And the moral of the story is, you should always have some stream delay on, no matter how small of a streamer you are. I had 0 delay because I was never stream sniped before, and I always want like real-time interaction with the viewers. You can't really assume that nobody is gonna care enough about you to snipe, because that's just the nature of competitive Counter-Strike. If you don't want to risk your sanity to some shitty stream snipers, then put on some delay. At least, in my case, it made for an interesting video, so I suppose it wasn't all that bad.